Are you ready for some football? Yes, the NFL season is finally here. And of course, to celebrate it the right way, we have a special football game today with an extra special prize. I'm your coach, your defensive coordinator, and your franchise player all in one, Miss Lauren Gambino. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're doing things a little bit differently though. We're taking you through 15 rounds of NFL-specific questions. $10,000 is the prize if you can make it to the end zone. And yes, feel free to have your own touchdown dance. I definitely won't be throwing a flag on that one. Even though nothing is better than Sundays during football season, I will admit that I tend to stress out a little bit when I'm picking my fantasy lineup for the day. But something I never stress about is what adult beverage I'm enjoying for game time. Responsibly, that is. Miller Lite is brewed to have more taste and is less filling, so I can go Gambino on all the buffalo wings my little heart desires. Well, I was hoping for a big upset Thursday night to start the season. The Philadelphia Eagles looked like they were playing with a Super Bowl hangover, and yet Atlanta could not capitalize on it. I'd say the real winners were Jay Ajayi for 2 touchdowns, Julio Jones for 169 yards, and the Eagles defense that made Matt Ryan look like my old high school quarterback. I mean, no offense, Sean, if you're watching. You were great for 17 years old, really. Hopefully we get some better action today. So let's get our game going so you could start your day off with a win before any team even kicks off. Now to the over 350,000 players. I got the coin toss. Here it is. Heads, you're answering the questions. Tails, I'm asking the questions. Let's see. It's heads. Let's do it. Round 1 starts now. What NFL team's fans cheer by clapping their hands and shouting Skol? Dakota Thunderbolts, Minnesota Vikings, Caribbean Sea Dogs. A lot of NFL teams have some interesting battle cries, but this is one of my favorites. Do-do-do-do. Skol! And cheers to you if you got this one, because as Minnesota Vikings fans can probably tell you, Skol means cheers in Swedish. The battle cry of the Minnesota Vikings is your answer here at round 1. 310,138 of you getting that one right and moving right on to round number 2. Here it is. Which of these birds are not represented by an NFL team? Pigeons, falcons, eagles. Bird is the word here at round number 2. Yeah, we like it because birds are pretty big in the NFL. You know, you got your Seahawks, Ravens, Cardinals, Falcons, and who am I forgetting? Oh, of course, Super Bowl champion Eagles. But there are no pigeons, sadly. Sounds like it could be another New York team, but it isn't. Pigeons is the answer. 306,142 of you getting that one right. And before we move on, we have a couple of shout-outs to give to Paul Shepard, Stuart Armstrong, Cody Huey, and Chris Druber. Happy anniversary to Andrea and Erica, and a very special happy 60th birthday to Mrs. Lisa B. I hope JJ Watt gets back on his sack game for you today. Here we go, round number 3. Which of these NFL teams currently plays its home games in New York? Jets, Giants, or Bills? Say what? I know, this seems a little bit tricky. Let's see if you can hang in there for round 3 on this one. Sure, they may be called the New York Giants and the New York Jets, but their home field is across the Hudson in New Jersey. If you want to watch games in New York, you gotta head to Buffalo. Bills is the answer here at round 3. 118,015 of you knew that one. Wow, over 103,000 of you picking the Giants on that one. Wow, round number 4, here it is. What NFL Hall of Famer was given the nickname Sweetness? Walter Payton, Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice. Yes, we got all legends and Hall of Famers here at round number 4. And they all had great nicknames, but one of these guys was such a sweetheart that the award given to the most charitable player in the NFL is also named after him. It's Walter Payton. And there you see him, not being so sweet to defenders. Walter Payton is the answer here at round number 4. Yes, it is. 94,798 of you getting that one right. Wow, knocking out another hefty bunch of you, team. If you have an extra life, now's the time to use it. It's round number 5. Which country has hosted the greatest number of regular season NFL games outside of the USA? England, Canada, Mexico. NFL is going worldwide, and so is HQ Sports right now. Oh yeah, we're worldwide. Well, in 2005, the Cardinals and 49ers played the first regular season game outside of the U.S. in Mexico. Toronto hosted 6 Bills games, but it's England at 21 games hosted and counting, with 3 more due this year. 79,883 of you selecting the correct answer, which was England, for round 5, and are moving on to round 6. Who scored the Giants' touchdown right after the legendary helmet catch in Super Bowl 42? David Tyree, Brandon Jacobs, Plaxico Burress. Yes, Super Bowl 42 back in 2008, one of the biggest upsets in Super Bowl history. The Patriots seem to always be on the other end of this, right? So Eli almost gets sacked, but he gets out of the pocket and launches it downfield to Tyree, who makes the infamous helmet catch. But it was Plaxico who scored to put the G-Men on top. Plaxico Burress is your answer, 48,074 of you getting this one right. And moving on to round number 7, here it is. Which of these NFL teams has an official mascot? Jets, Packers, 49ers. There's Casey Wolf, Pat Patriot, Gumbo, Sir Purr. We love our mascots. But would you believe that some teams don't have them? Neither New York, or should I say New Jersey, team has an official mascot, and the same goes for Washington and Green Bay. The 49ers have Sourdough Sam, a prospector character named after the 1849 Gold Rush. 49ers is your answer here at round 7, with 30,315 of you getting that one, and moving on to round number 8. Hang with me, team. Here we go. Which of these players has the highest catch total in a single game? Marvin Harrison, Terrell Owens, Brandon Marshall. Man, looking at these killer wide receivers on this list right here makes me wonder, who are you starting today? I'm starting Juju, and I hope he makes it worth my while against the Browns. Harrison has the season record, but T.O. had the single game record for 9 years until Brandon Marshall caught 21 balls against the Colts in 2009. Brandon Marshall is your answer. 11,437 of you getting that right. Wow, over 20,000 of you knocked out on this one. You know who the quarterback was when Brandon Marshall caught those 21 balls? Kyle Orton. Yeah, he only completed 8 passes to anybody else that game. Crazy. Round number 9. Which NFL team currently plays home games in the same city the team was founded in? Chargers, Colts, or Rams? And shout out to everyone watching on Apple TV, getting game day ready on the couch. I see you with your chips and dip. Yeah, let's try to win some money before the games. All right. Well, the Rams started moving all around. They were in Cleveland before that. The Indianapolis Colts were the Baltimore Colts to start. The Chargers started in LA. Then they spent 56 years in San Diego, and of course they are now back in LA. Yes, Chargers is your answer. 4,200 of you knowing that one. Over 8,000 of you thinking it was the Rams. No, sir. We're moving on to round 10. What team was not playing in the infamous Heidi game? Jets, Raiders, Cowboys. You know, there was the snowball game, the fog bowl game, the body bag game. So many infamous games. Well, back in 1968, the Jets and Raiders game was running long, and so NBC decided to cut away and start playing their scheduled movie at the time, which was Heidi. Yeah, Heidi began. The Raiders scored 2 times in the final minute to win. So by process of elimination, that means the Cowboys were not playing. 3,682 of you remember the Heidi game, and good for you because you're moving on to round 11. Here it is. Bill Walsh and quarterback Virgil Carter developed the West Coast offense on what team? 49ers, Bengals, Raiders. Yes, specializing in short horizontal pass routes as opposed to a stretch-out defense. It's called the West Coast offense, but it's actually from Ohio. Yes, offensive coordinator of the Bengals, Bill Walsh, developed this with Virgil Carter. Bengals is your answer here at round 11, and 1,414 of you got that one right and are moving on to round 12. It's not our last question. We have 4 more left. We are going to round 15. They're only getting tougher. Can you hang? Let's see, round 12. The only unanimous All-Pro selection in the NFL last season plays what position? Defensive lineman, quarterback, wide receiver. All 50 votes went to this one player. Yes, Tom Brady might have gotten the MVP, but he didn't get the All-Pro vote. The only man to be listed by every voter for the end-of-year All-Star team was from Pittsburgh. No, not their holdout star running back. It was wideout Antonio Brown. There he goes. He's the wide receiver, and that's our answer here at round number 12. 487 of you getting that one, and moving on to round number 13. Here it is. Which NFL franchise is not among the top 3 in all-time regular season games played? Packers, Cardinals, Lions. Yes, and the most games played at HQ Sports means it's a streak, and you get extra lives, so you better be hanging with me tomorrow night for some Monday Night Football. I know, you don't think of the Cardinals as being around long enough to set records, but they were in Chicago and St. Louis before Arizona. The Cardinals, the Bears, and the Packers are top 3 in games played, while the Lions sit at number 5. The Lions is your answer here. 264 of you getting this one right. We are down to our final 2 questions. Can you hang with me? Here it is, round 14. Of these quarterbacks, which has had the highest single-season passer rating? Robert Griffin III, Tony Romo, Nick Foles. I just see 3 guys who didn't get a whole lot of credit on this list. 2013 was a pretty magical year for this guy. Almost, you could say, as magical as 2018 when he won a Super Bowl. In 2013, Nick Foles set the 3rd highest single-season quarterback rating ever. Nick Foles is your answer, and 210 of you are moving on to the final round for your chance at $10,000. Yes, 210 of you have that ball on the goal line. All you got to do is punch it in right here, and that $10,000, that sweet, sweet cash, can be yours. Here it is, round 15. In the 1940s, rival NFL teams in what state combined to form a single team? California, Pennsylvania, Illinois. You got to tap that right answer here for a chance at the prize. In 1943, to keep a team going after so many of their players left for military service, these 2 teams combined to become the new team in town. They're called the Steagles, the Steelers and the Eagles. They joined forces in, of course, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's our answer, and we have 175 new HQ Sports MVPs. Congratulations. Yes, 175 winners. Amazing, amazing work. Yes, we are all splitting a prize of about $57.14. Oh yeah, that's a great way to start out your Sunday. Before any team kicks off, you already got a win. Yes, Brad Harmon, I see you there, big winner. Rookie, what a cute little pup. Steve 302, I see you there. I see you in front of some sort of Spurs logo. I don't know exactly where it is, but I see you there, my friend. Vanessa 09, another cute puppy. Look at all of our winners. Amazing work. This was such a tough one with 15 rounds of questions and 175 new HQ Sports MVPs. What a game. Congrats to you all, team. You really know your football. That was amazing. Remember to join us for more HQ Sports every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be back with you tomorrow night right before the Jets and Lions game. Sam Darnold is the starter, so that's going to be a fun one to watch. Now, I got a Miller Lite with my name on it. No, really, I put Lauren's Do Not Touch in the HQ fridge, so I'm hoping it's still there. Until next time, remember to hydrate, focus, and keep your head in the game.